thing that makes your character stupid. No, actually, no, that's not true. I almost said the thing that makes your character stupid is white water sword, but it's not. Ooh, I love bums. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, there's a lot of stuff they could do. Okay. It's the HP, man. HP got people thinking different back then, yeah? No? Got out. Pretty good. Please don't meme. Listen, shit, I said something. Never mind. Oh. No way you're gonna get me there. Good, good. Sorry, I had to meme a little bit. I had to meme a little. I apologize. Hey, I apologize. I apologize, okay? Wow, really a range. Thank you. Fuck, I didn't block that? It's not gonna work. It's really a range, dude. Alright, there's a couple of things you could do, but I'm gonna do this. Dude, when people do 6 feet to Milia on a single option, I'm gonna give you that shit, bro. Give me that. Thank you. We're doing I just need a library of matchup footage of this match.
Start battle.
That is not who I'm trying to play. I'm sorry, brother. Not today, Midade. Another day. Right now, we are trying to play a Bedman. Bedman! 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 Well, party's over. 3 games. 3 games. Party's over. Sad. Truly sad. Bedman! Bedman! I'm about to be like... I'm just gonna say Bedman. Just to say... Bedman? Bedman?
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's too late. He doesn't get What? Okay, now let's chill. I actually feel like I see Bedman. Let's say the spread is common, uncommon, rare. I would say Bedman is uncommon. I feel like I actually see them a lot, but the thing is, I have a focus on it. Yeah, I feel like the #1 thing I have to do is practice my combos. I have to really practice. Who's rare? Zato kind of rare. Zato's like a 1/6. Jacko's kind of rare. Sin is unexpectedly kind of rare. Rail's kind of rare. Honestly, like Upton, Geo, Gold. Oh, no, I feel like this is good. Oh, May's kind of rare too, yeah. The gold lewis is super common. It's super easy to find gold lewis. Yeah, Viking is super common too. The actual Viking problem is finding a good one to fix against. That's the real problem. There's a shit ton of them. The overall level of the character is kind of low. So it's hard to get good Viking characters. There's some characters like it can't do gold lewis characters. Like, frankly, every gold lewis is good gold lewis. In my opinion, because every gold lewis is good practice. And yeah, Viking skill ceiling is high, and all their shit is really random and has nothing to do with their actual character design. Some of it's hard. Gold lewis I have to talk to. I'm like, bro, I just played like a fucking good gold lewis. And another one's like, I won't play some games. I'm like, bro, I don't want to watch you play. I'll watch you play in like 2 weeks. Not today. But also switching characters a lot. I definitely feel like if I play with Viking, I'm gonna get burnt out. I felt that on the I was like burning out the game. So fucking bananas. And when you're playing in the tower, like many people just keep doing the same shit. While I have to keep up being like, are you gonna do the same shit still? Oh, okay. It's tough. She's a great tournament character, I will say. Even though she's hard, I think she's a great tournament character there. You basically can't burn out during the tournament unless you try. You're only playing 3 out of 5. All the GL players, I'm saying any gold lewis is good practice. Every single gold lewis is good practice. Yeah, Ram is a very, very unique character. I'm actually making a video about this. In a very weird way. I guess basically every character in this game is a character. It's not like every character is the same. But like there's some things, like for example, for Johnny, from my perspective, is like a Johnny vid is why people say he's bad is why he's actually bad, because you keep people cooking with Johnny, and you're like, man, how's this character considered not very strong? And it's very, let's say, he's very backloaded, right? Or like a Testament one, or just like why is Testament struggling? This character top tier all the time. I gotta hop on her too, I don't want to forget. There's a timeline where I hope I can truly not be uneven, so I can just play 2 characters and not record. But this is something I really need to get at this. I keep using this too. I'll take a break from this, but I mainly just play Ram, HDR, and Who else? I'm playing Testament. I've been playing Testament versus Nago. I always forget what this one is. I think it's because you can't do the triple over.
Stop battle. University agrees been top 5 at a time. Like games not too popular, if not that many results, and pros keep dropping her. Yeah, that's why she's so interesting.
1, go!
It's not very common. It looks like not bullshit. yeah, no, playing multiple characters help me so much. Help me. With Viken, like, she's fun, but you know how I said, like, certain characters so it could be not just draining, but also like, annoying, and that, like Testament's a great example. I think Testament is sick. When I play Viking Testament for too long, I'm just like, every Testament player try to ignore me. Like this dude is still matching 6P when I have a meter and air dash I hit. So they like air dash POC goes on, so they just keep on and just say this million and don't fucking pay attention to me. Man, oh my god. But by switching characters, and by playing different characters and stuff, I don't get too deep into it. There's one specific person who says ramp sucks. There's one specific person who says ramp sucks. They don't have a very high opinion of her. They usually have her mid or high tier because you gotta look at, they've been playing Kai forever, Soul forever, Geo forever. So they always play characters that fight randomly well. Where some of these characters like Geo was not popular in the US in the 90s originally. People thought chips people thought Soul so characters that do like this. So the only thing that Ram had to worry about here was Goggles. The only time where like and they had like so shit to worry about. It sucked. I mean, sure. Disappointed in X. I'm still surprised. No, I just think Ram suits what I want to do better. Sort of maintenance and shit. And I think Chip is stupid. And like the way you have to play Chip Faust with Ram Faust. But I don't usually play like super high speed characters like that. Like the chip strat is you literally ignore everything they do. It's like I'd have to turn off something like that I have as a player, which is usually like on my own. I'm constantly checking the shit. The best thing you do in chip versus Faust is you just fucking ignore all the shit they do and turn So even though I saw the vision, I'm like, bro, I don't think I not that I'm saying it's hard to do, because I don't think it's hard to do. I'm just like, it's like I have to close the blinds in the house. I think how Sato works is in that. I mean, I would need them. The only reason it looks clean is because I play rack. You know, that's the only reason it looks clean. Right now I'm playing 4 characters actively. Usually I play 1. I mostly play 1, and then like after a while I can start thinking about counter picks. So, and then also I try many characters. Yo, what's good, bro? What's good? You're playing Ram solely. I also am considering about Ram. They don't really nerf her. They don't like nerf her really. And then she's good against AC. Like, if it was only Faust, I'd be like, you know, maybe I should play Melee Faust instead. But since I want to use her against Faust and AC, and they tend to not nerf her, so really stupid about I'm like, and then also, like, it feels like every other match, like AC is almost playable, so I start being kind of okay about it. And then the next match, they kind of get up so. If I keep Ram for that and just have her ready for like patch stuff, then that's basically what she's here for. She's here to just like protect me from patches. I want to say they usually don't do that sugar. Everyone's always fine. They really just don't touch her. They just fine. But I definitely a lot of it probably she doesn't perform. Yeah, the record amount was up for sure. Yes, it was universal, but I mean, this character is so much. Oh, for some reason I thought this was mine. The side guy, thank you so much for the time.
Margaret de Dornout, TY, fort de stable, Note la chanson au char.
I know they made a new document. I took a look at it and I was like, shit. You know? I was like, alright guys, you guys done. The Rekka counter. I mean, there's also Rekka hard knockdown too. But I think the Rekka counter was bigger. I will say Ram is hurt by positive. Red is still crazy. Like she has an exceptionally good miss. It's positive that she really feels because the thing that she wanted to do takes a while to set up and you just don't have to. There's some characters I think don't care, like I think Gio doesn't care. Definitely think Chick cares, I definitely think Ren cares. There's some other characters like the new positive really more gambling. I mean, you gotta define gambling. Viken, you kind of have to take. You can't just sit there. But then there has to be a method to your madness.
真の戦いはこれからだ。
I guess gambling. Or else it is gambling.
Stop battle.
Well, right now she's pretty reasonable, I guess. Especially considering like there's a lot of ways to just fight back on defense in general. And defense characters with good defense are more popular now than they used to be. I feel like we had the same kind of thing happen in Dragon Ball, where Dragon Ball went from all offense to like neutral offense. You know? Okay, if I'm stalling. Let me get some water. Let me get a snack.
2, 1, go!
Bare minimum 1, maybe 2 days. But I need to get some water. Your boy needs to not gonna blame him for maybe not being edited. He says range.
Things like that. Things that happen. Absolutely universal. Which is wrong. It's wrong and it's really hard for the a lot of things.
Before you go, just in case this is the majority of the video, for sure, one thing that happened, like, I don't know if you can really say anything about this besides just like try to clear something up when you see people saying something the wrong way or using something the wrong way. Is like someone says something. By the way, this happens to me all the time. So someone says something, and then people hear it. Some people hear the explanation, some people don't, and then that thing is played telephone with all the way down. So, for example, actually, I have a bunch, by the way. This happens to me very often because this is like kind of a top-down thing. I feel like when this happens, I turn it up a little bit. So, one example is probably my most famous thing at the moment. Yelling at Rambo, he's bad. Catalina, right? That version, Catalina has no mix. You have your plus right throw, and it's right. Yeah, I couldn't. Normally, I would be like, I'm not making this shit. Yeah, so my most famous clip is
守るべき者のために負けられない
is the Catalina, hold my nuts, ha ha ha, strike throw. Okay. Now the thing is that, and by the way, I believe that to this day. still. And I've had Grand Blue players come up to me in person at Frosty, and they were like, "We shoulda listened to you, because right now Loane is good, and like Loane is like beating people, and he's fucking annoying and memey." And I was like, "Told you, okay."
Stop battle.
But people have taken that and applied it to things that you can't apply to. So, for example, the Soul players on the Twitter app, X, whatever. That's still not X, bro. But they were like, "Oh, you lose to Soul. You used to mids and throws."
Wrong.
And I'm like, "Bro, Soul has so many fucking 50-50s." And he combos up all his hits. Because also Catalina, to be fair to her, by the way, technically her main pokes are pick confirmable. When I was playing, there was no rollback, so kick confirming her 2M was extremely difficult, really hard actually. On the line, it was much easier also. So in my context, I wasn't hit confirming all my stuff, and one of her most important buttons was 2M, so I wasn't hit confirming that very consistently.
3, 2,
Where Soul hit
1,
confirms everything.
go!
Soul builds an ad meter. Soul has fucking DPRC, Catalina does not. Soul has many ways of 50-50. This is we're talking about it's vanilla currently. It's like 1.0. Before they nerfed close, which by the way, it was fine anyway. So that's like a good example. People, or like how Jackal players go, it's just you are looping plus 13 to plus 20 plus 1 over and over that you can't escape unless you have very specific counterplay. It's not the same as me doing close M plus 2. Do I do another close M? Or do I do close M dash close M? Or do I do close M dash? That's having just 3 very simple things. Close M dash close M. And if you're a little bit further, you do close M 2M, or you do close M. And by the way, there's also no guard gauge in the original Grand Blue. I don't know, I know Ryzen has a grade, but there's no guard gauge. So you could just literally sit there. You could just fucking sit there. Okay? Where some of these characters can't sit there. Some of these characters are gonna 50-50 you. Oh, you blocked for too long and then you did dust, and all of a sudden you're taking like 80%. Like, you can't use that. You can't use that. But I feel like that's what he's talking about. So like, when I say something's fake, it's like fake is like vanilla 6H turbo fall throw. Millia 6H turbo fall throw, Millia bad moon, Millia 6H cap. That shit is fake. If you know what to do, you literally it just doesn't exist. There's maybe like one trick to the Millia player. That's what I mean to say. Or another one, another Millia one is throw, H-disc, land throw. That shit is fake. There's literally no way. There is no real way to actually true. Even considering super truly, and it's not even that good. Gold gets a combo. That's what I mean. But it trickles down and people start applying fake to anything that has a counterplay. And I actually, hearing him from that perspective makes me be like, it's one of the good reasons where people switch to like,
1, go!
HC shit. It's because there's not a lot of counterplay that's obvious. Not that big, by the way. Not that big. This ring's not that big. Dude, imagine mashing on this.
I don't know if he's gonna mention it in this video, but 5K 6H, making it 6H being 6 frames is broken as fuck. Look at fuzzy jumps. It's super stupid. Because if they're mashing that, they're vulnerable to a ton of things. Like, you really should not be mashing it. Like, you gotta know what they do. Actually, side note them too. Not many people use that gap. I actually use that gap quite a bit. Not many people use that gap. That gatling is incredibly cool. Because remember, what's broken about Ram is that all her shit enables you to check your opponent's defense non-stop. So, like, if they're fucking mashing 5K 6H, wait, what, for example, you do 5K to us, so 5K like 22, to us like 10, Delia 2K is like 20, like low liberation.
守るべき者のために負けられない
Explode. In some cases, 5K 5K or 2K 2K, or especially 5K 5K. 5K 5K will hit her bugs. Like, if they block dash 5K dash 5K multiple times, and they tech your dash 5K throw, I would definitely try to use dash 5K to escape 5K 6H. And also 6H pushes you way back into a range where she's really good too, which is also good.
That's not the case.
I don't know. I think it's a really good gatling, actually.
Because the next step that I would do is when people are mashing up 5K 6H, I'll just press //. That is real pressure. That is a real RPS that I like to do when I play these games. So 5K 6H doesn't work. They show me that they're willing to press on 5K 6H. I don't throw it away.
Yeah, safe.
Right. Alright. And then, you know, the next like step in this like fake shit waterfall, right, would be Milia player or whoever is on the other side saying, you know, like mashing on 5K 6H isn't a real answer. Right? This isn't real. This isn't a real answer. It's fake. I'll just get whiff punished. Right? Which is also not always the case. Because if you can make me do 5K //, there's a massive gap there. Right?
You know, though, to be fair too, I don't feel like I commonly have one-to-one discussions with like intermediate players of this game, if that makes sense. I try to say it not inflammatory. I'm not trying to be inflammatory, really, but I don't want to be like, oh, I don't really talk to people who are better than, like, no, because that's not really. But I don't like usually the discussions are all like people asking me questions or advice. It's not like one-to-one, like, if you do this, what about this? If you do this, what about this? Type of thing. So I imagine the discussion that goes on. Like, for example, character scores. I'm running. Me personally, I have a ton of it. My biggest problem is I have ton of it. I have big ton of it when it comes to the game. So like, it's really good because I pull out shit from the ether. But then it also gets really bad because sometimes I spend too much time possible to keep doing it as possible. Right? So I have super television and shit. So I can imagine, like, when I look at Milia Discord, it was like that too. It was like everyone's like, this character sucks. I'm like, oh well, you know, like, for example, for old Buffalo, like more than 20 frames, crazy. So everyone's like, this movie just sucks. This is the worst movie. And I was like, dude, did you like explore the movie? One of the things I was that because it's so slow and she like moves her box so far down that you can hit like DP, high DP, or something. They're like, oh, you can do this. And they're like, no, we're too busy talking about how much it sucks. I'm like, yeah, I need to try this. I don't really know when he's saying that. Like, if it's that extreme, that's kind of crazy. That like someone's like, oh, a response, so it's fake. Like, no, like that.
to play Guilty Gear.
He said this was a rant. I wish it was timestamps or something. If this is the main point of his video, I think the main point of this video is that having response, people who say fake, or like responses. But I think the main problem ends up being that things that high level players say will kind of like get telephoned down the line, you know, and people start using things differently, and sometimes the original meaning is changed or lost. Make stuff like that should happen, or one for this game is losing on your offense, where people try to create like people who like Milia. I'm like Milia pressure sucks. So people who have safe frame data where they can attack from 4 characters away, like their shit is like -6. I get RPS on my own shit. I'm like, bro, no, you don't. So I had to like just go back. All right, this is actually what that shit means. And I said it like that. Like, come on. And plus streets like this. Streets like so. You know what I mean? So this shit happens all the time. Pass. I live in the present. Yeah, I've been. This could be like a 5-minute video. Yeah, I think it's just showing some examples. That's like so I feel it though. I feel it on that. I would definitely get annoyed with this. No, it's not like well structured, but I think we can talk about it one day. Well, I agree. I agree. Alright, we got another one. By the way, I know what my April Fool's video is gonna be here. What the fuck? Why never watch this? There's RBS space. Again, I'm saying also I don't blame people. You know, like sometimes you're like, why do people play like X, Y, Z character? You know, and if discussion in the community is like this thing is fake, because like for example, like oh it's fake. So if people think about the game like that, I don't blame people for playing Marvel or UFC. How like, they feel about it. I'll be the link this time. That's actually very good idea. I have a really good April Fool's video already. But I mean, it's not actual April Fool's, just something silly. The chat behind him is super distracting. The chat behind him is super gets him. You know the PowerPoint shit too. When? This is a whole meta I didn't know about.
As to why this is the case, and we're gonna go over all of them. Okay?
3, 2, 1, go!
About the Wait, content creator as good at a video game? What? Never have I ever. Never have I ever. You're the checker state champ, bro. Okay, we need a little more. We need a little more. We need a little more. This is not me. This is the chat. This is not chat. Ah, it's a DDD bro. DDD bro, though. Respect. DDD bros. See now. Okay. By the way, from my perspective, because I played Brawl. I played Brawl. I clear all these. I clear all these. Come on, bro. That's funny though. That's funny though. Fair enough, fair. He has Bayonetta. Come on, dude. Again, my greatest pain, my #1 pain is that in games I don't main, I want to play like the most BS shit. And in games I main, or I say shit like I like interacting with my opponents. Imagine. The reason, by the way, I heard people, the #1 reason I heard people hate Smash 4 is because of rage, and then the #2 reason is because of pain. My friends would show me clips and like, oh, look at this rage from that. Well, that's just... Two 0 3 0 You know what? You know what though? He's a grand champion of a local. That's OG. That's OG. There you go. OG. OG. What is rage? It's let me see if I say this correctly. The more percent you have, the more knockback you do. I didn't play for you. Okay, got it. The knockback and damage. Every 50% you get stronger up to 150 is cringe. It caps at 150. Oh, thank God.
But I'm very old.
Imagine, dude. There's a version of the game. I wonder if any of the casual Smash people made a video where like rage just never stops going up. You know.
This is important because I have seen game life cycles. I have seen games rise and then fall. I've seen the sun rise and then the sun set.
Dude, we just talked about this too. By the way, it's kind of funny that we literally talked about it earlier today about the longevity thing.
Pivotal time where the game seems to be sundowning a bit. That's not the right word. That's a clinical term. Sunsetting is the better word. Yeah. So all I ask is that you heed my wisdom, the wisdom of the elders. Please hear my call. I have been in video games, or in Smash in particular, for a very long time.
It's the combat mechanic.
There are 3 reasons in particular why you're bored of Smash Ultimate.
I played a little Ultimate, yeah.
Stop battle!
Steve or Sonic or Game & Watch, whatever. Listen, it's not that. I think it's a couple of different things. And I have them ordered here. These are all kind of equally important, but I think that they all kind of play into each other. But the number one reason, this 3 out of 5 agenda. What does this mean? 3 out of 5 means you have to win 3 games before the other person, okay? I don't know if you guys have seen that or have noticed it, felt the shift. Every tournament now seems to be 3 out of 5. It used to be something that started at like top 32 or 64 or whatever, but it has slowly bled into the entire tournament in some cases, if not, top 128 or 64. 3 out of 5 is becoming increasingly popular at pretty much every American major. And here, let me show you. I looked at all the majors since July, okay? And I looked at all the NA majors because I don't know enough about Japan or what's happening over there, viewership, whatever. And I looked at when best of 5 starts at all these tournaments. Gamo starts at top 196, top 128 at Smash Factory, top 512 at SmashCon. Everything at Delfino Mazza, everything at Rising Ground, everything at Miami, everything at Port Priority, and top 196 at UFA. So the point is, so many of these sets are 3 out of 5. And I don't know if people have realized that this has happened, but it has. This has kind of become the...
Dude, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not talking out my ass. I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball and Ultimate have the same timer. I think Dragon Ball, the 300 seconds is like 8 minutes in real time, I think. Am I trolling? That was like the whole reason it was never made 2 out of 3. 3 out of 5, my bad. It's like, because the fucking clock is so goddamn long, it takes forever to kill people. I cannot believe they actually did so much 3 out of 5.
3,
No,
2,
but it's in-game
1,
seconds.
go!
In-game seconds. Dragon Ball seconds. Like the actual anime. I remember hearing the game clock is slower than what you're actually seeing. So it says 300 seconds, but it's not actually 300 seconds. Ultimate does take ages, that's true. Ultimate does take ages. We had what happened? We had a whole 5 games after that we had top 8, and 1 game of Ultimate finished. Smash Bros. It's kind of Yeah. This is something from like season 1. So I'm gonna have to like double check me on that. Really early. I remember it's important for team games. It's important for fighting games in general because I think that when people are checking is does the game have 0 seconds? So Dragon Ball has a 0 second. In some games like it goes 1 timeout, in some games goes 1 0 timeout. And while someone is doing that, they're like, bro, why is 10 seconds slower? And then someone's like, oh, lol, DBZ. And then someone's like, 70 minutes. It's not 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes. Oh, 3 out of 5 for Melee makes sense. In this game could take an hour.
I don't care. First game fight. Give me percent. 570.
22. Before top 8 though. Before top 8. Okay. Here's the question. I don't normally talk about tournaments, but why is it okay for the format of a set to change during the tournament? This always bothered me. This always bothered me. Why was a tournament not all just boom? Like, why is the end of the tournament randomly 3 out of 5? Like, or like, why does top 8 get to be 3 out of 5 and the rest doesn't? I never really got that. I never really complained because like it's always been like that. Maybe I guess I'm a really good sheep. So I was just like, oh, you know, because the first time I actually thought about that was my first Evo. Because in old Evo, winners and losers finals are also 2 out of 3. Only 3 out of 5 set. The whole tournament is grand final. And I remember being like, wow, this is fucking stupid. And I was like, wait, is that stupid?
because they should do 2 out of 3 grands, or they should do 3 out of 5 all time, or they should do 3 out of 5 even fix 2, or they should do 3 out of 5. This is one of those things I never like asked, but I always felt like was weird. But then I was like, it doesn't really matter that much. The only stuff that people told me earlier, and I don't know if Smash has the same thing as this, but when you're comparing like first to 1 to first to 2, right? Both things are first to 1. And also kind of different to this in the US because they're first to 1 single like 2 out of 3, double limb, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5, 5. So there are characters that clearly do better in first to 1 than like 2 out of 3 and like the double limb, right? Like, so like the worse your character is, the worse sense I don't think Smash has that as a huge aspect. In the past, you could definitely get OP. Right now, I don't think so. It's some stuff it's some stuff that's going in the back of my mind I don't really care about because I don't run tournaments, so I don't give a fuck about the reasoning too much. Plus, there's almost always someone else complaining about it. I think ideally they would run all sets the same way, but the earlier on you are in a tournament, or you're set with parents. I agree. Most setups always early, so that you can make more quickly. That can definitely apply to old tournaments. That not only could apply to old tournaments, but it also would make sense why more tournaments are able to do 3 out of 5 old tournaments, because they just have like not just the only logistics, but just like pure, I don't know, people from the quality side and how many people. I actually think it's a good read.
苦しい戦いだった.
Yeah, it's not characters. Yeah, it's not. I shouldn't say it's characters like that. Like, cause I mean, constantly when we talk about it for Strive right now, you know, but Baiken definitely is a better character in tournaments than she actually is. You know, because you know you have no time. You have 6 rounds. Imagine fighting Baiken 2 out of 3. You never played the Baiken before. Then you just get memed by Yozan Sen real quick and you're just like, oh fuck, you know, in a couple of minutes. Interesting.
Non-starter. I think top 8 should be best of 5, and I don't want to
Stop the battle!
19%, which isn't bad, right? 1 in 5 games about going to game 5. I also have the UFA data. At this tournament, best of 5 started at top.
They told me this game was dying, by the way.
How many sets do you think forced the game 5 here? 19%, 20%, 10%, 30%?
Singing to 22.
2 goddamn many. True, chat. Yes. The real answer is in winners with 10. This is winners bracket only, which makes a bit more sense because usually in winners bracket, especially in top-heavy things like this, the winners just kind of run through. In losers, 28. If we have the whole thing, 20 out of 90, 22%.
Ooh!
5.
Fire.
Okay?
Fire.
The issue I think here
Stand your ground.
doesn't really have to do with the games. I think it's a piece of it. Okay? I want you to keep in mind that 1 in 5 of those before top 8 is going to be 5. And there's some games that might not necessarily be necessary, right? I mean, if we're going to game 4, that's 2 games, maybe 1 game that you wouldn't get otherwise.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's a 1 game, yeah.
So no matter what, always adding new games. The reason this is important, and the reason this is a big deal,
How come I don't upload my reactions? They don't belong on my main channel. For sure. They don't belong on my main channel. That's number 1 reason. Number 2 reason, I want to do it on my second channel, but I just, at the moment, I'm focusing on improving my first channel first. So, we'll just do 1 second. 1 second. I said we just... Oh, so this video is kind of new. Please do Dragon Ball.
Let's talk about
Dragon Ball. Okay. Wait. We're gonna play a game. Real quick. We're gonna play a game.
This for sure. All right, we're gonna play a little game.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, this is a game we like to call Dragon Ball. This is reset plus. This is definitely reset. I'm pretty sure this goes to game 5. This is not that rare in Dragon Ball. This is not that rare in Dragon Ball.
This is
Over under.
You're mine.
Even if they're both 50 minutes, it's actually
Just barely. Just barely. Oh my god, so close. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm actually curious to see how I'm actually curious to see how many games of Need for Speed went to like
真の戦いはこれからだ。
It was close. Oh my god, it was straight 50-50. Oh, I said DBFZ won. It was close. It was close.
51 minutes, 8 games. That's not even 9 games. Or
Oh
10
shit, it wasn't even 9 games.
Those are 2 3-1s. Now, this isn't the case all the time. Okay, this doesn't happen all the time. I looked back at the Arkansas tournament that just happened, Rewired Fest, and Cluedo kind of washed Light, stomped him, and beat him about.
How many games? It was last game.
And that also happened here at UFA. Happened 13 minutes. This is a blowout. I know it says 23, but they have 10 minutes of ceremony, all kinds of stuff, whatever. What I want you guys to think about is the timer is about 7
Stop
minutes,
battle!
and I don't really think there's a way to get around that. 2 stocks feels. Stocks can sometimes feel too big, sometimes not. In 7 minutes, it gets bad.
Game 5, game 5, yeah.
Because of the
Game
nature
5,
of
game 5.
Ultimate, the way that it naturally progresses.
3, 2, 1, go!
It goes about 4 all of these games have at least 4 minutes in. 3-0, even if it's complete blowout 3-0, will usually take about 4 minutes. And I think the reason that that's an issue is for a long time. Look at this. 2 minutes, 30 minutes, 19 minutes, 28 minutes, 20 minutes, 17 minutes. So just look at all these things.
Cosmic.
Is that as someone who I'm still watching it for majors use quad streams though. That's gonna stream everything. You can't go to the future without future. Even if you have quad stream, you're not going through it faster. You're still
We actually should talk about this. I think this about Ultimate too. Like endurance so critical for these games. It takes forever. For whatever reason, it takes a long time. It's like Guilty Gear runs for a really long time. The main struggle of is when they do 2 6 to 8 in one day, or like Frosty does in some cases pulls to the end. Actually, Frosty does. You know, so that's when Guilty Gear is pretty hard. When they split it up, it's actually like pretty easy. You could definitely be locked in for like a certain period of time. Get through a round, especially without losing. Where like DBFZ, Smash Ultimate, like when I watch Smash Ultimate, I'm like, man, like, you gotta hit for a long ass time. Give me all that my entire care left. How many extras if you have like an 80, I'd go as far as saying sub 200. You could do sub 200 in one day. I think some people would do it on it, but definitely sub 100. As long as you tell people it's fun. Because I've actually had a time where they're like, oh, tournament 2 days, and they're like, lol, actually no, it's actually 2 days. You know. That one's 1 day. It's crazy. Crazy.
stages, man. It's the stage list, which I think is just
go!
as important as I have seen so much history, and I can't let you stop now. Source is my iPhone. So much green and on the piano. You've seen it, okay? We go ahead and show this. This is a site that shows your stage name. Okay, it's learned that other context. Great research. This is every legal stage in the point is that it looks kind of similar. All the
What, the stage is too big? Shit.
It has a very different stage layout. A lot of people would say, wait a minute, that's a wall. That's not a wall. I would say, hey, I get it. I think it should be. Okay, this goes down and creates a wall. It just creates a big area that's not creates quite a difference in terms of staging. The point is that these stages disrupt the logic of all the other stages. I'm a big fan of
You know, this is a little throwback, but that's how I used to kind of make stages in Smash. You know, for example, it doesn't matter that the melee counter pick is always bigger than FOD, and then the brawl counter pick was Ooh. But the whole point was to not play on a normal stage for counter pick. Also, I played DDD and Meta.
Go!
People used to freak out about FOD, FOD, because so many people, like, if you're floaty, it's default to Dreamland 64. If you play Fox, you default to either FD or Story. Nobody's trying to play FOD. I love it. I practice that. Yeah, and all of a sudden, everyone's left an FOD, but all I do is practice FOD. So I was like, oh shit, like, if it's not a character I can just straight up sing that. Like, for example, I used to do one that I was obviously Falco to get FOD. Falco could get FOD. Captain Falcon can definitely get FOD. Now you probably can get it. At that time, they were like, dude, you can't do shit. Like, oh my god. A couple characters just get FOD. Random stuff with Tekken and Insane. Well, they have their own stage. I think Tekken is all random, no? How is Manga? By the way,
Small segue. What's the day, Amy?
small soft announcement. We're talking about Tekken. there will be a single Tekken stream. Monday going. Right? My 24, 48, so yeah. Monday the 11th. Monday the 11th. Content. I can't tell you yet what it is, but look forward to it. I'm gonna work on it. Well, I'd say work on it. I work on the Smash stages. I have nothing. I don't know. The only thing I have for Tekken stages is I really like lightning stuff. That's it. That's all I got. I just like lightning stuff. I was like, man, I wish I could just pick lightning stuff. That's all I got. Because the music is cool. Dude, I always start so bad. I'm pure. Like all the stages I like in some games we can't pick the song. I just pick the stages with the songs. So I have no idea how stage affects Tekken. Besides, I know it does. But basically, I'm like lightning stage is cool, Lars is cool, Miguel is cool. That's me playing Tekken. That's my original Tekken. I got nothing. It doesn't matter how much I said it in this stage. Also, yeah, true. Tekken's the stages definitely matter.
真の戦いはこれからだ。
I don't fucking know. I'm about to find out. Yeah, bring out the Soul Calibur, true. 3D games, they have shit. The 3D fight I played the most was fucking DOA. The DOA 3. And the stages really matter in that game. So my usual assumption is that stages matter in Tekken. I mean, not Tekken, in 3D fighters a lot. In old fighting games, sometimes the stage matters because sometimes there's color problems. Sometimes there's thankfully this problem does not exist anymore. But there are some games where for whatever reason there'll be a stage where the right corner's not the stage is the same as the left. They have like little things like that for a lot of games. Stages matter in Injustice. Yeah, but that's its own category of memery. Of tomfoolery. Alright, let's continue. Interesting though. For me, like, I fuck with this option because I am that. It's funny too, because like if you look at like what I like in characters, I don't like memes in characters. But like when I was thinking about counterpicking in Smash, I was like, brother, like everyone is gonna pick Battlefield, FD, and all the floaties are gonna go straight to Dreamland 64. I need like a stable option and a meme option. And my meme option in Melee was FOD. My meme option in Brawl was Castle Siege, baby. Woo! Also, a lot of meme stages were legal in Melee at one point, so and they narrowed it down. I fuck with this though. I fuck with this. I agree. I have no skin in the game, but
it's a little bit lower, but it has that big platform on top. I think having that platform on top, which is basically
because you know what bothers me, by the way, you know what bothers me is how selective people want to be about fairness. So like, let's take the stage thing, right? So let's say like, oh, you don't want, because here's the equivalent, by the way. Here's the equivalent. The Guilty Gear equivalent is motherfuckers who play shit where your plus on block forever being like DPRC is stupid. You know, that's what I fucking hear. That's maybe it's not 1-to-1, but it's like, man, if you play like some super campy character and someone's like, oh, maybe a solution is instead of like banning the character, we could have like this stage where the sides are small and the top is high, right? They're like, oh no, but that's not like a good stage. Like it's not a balanced stage. I'm like, oh, now you want balance? You want balance for this, but what, not for your character? No, but the stage is where you draw the line. It's like, I understand the argument, but also that crumb of selfishness just sneaks in. Just the crumb, just a crumb. Little. It's definitely not 1-to-1. By the way, it's definitely not 1-to-1. By the way, I'm not saying it's 1-to-1. It's just like that feel I have of like, oh, now we have to talk about fairness. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Really weird scenarios where somebody could get under it and create so much pressure, and then it just you kind of.
Oh, you're talking about Smash for second. Okay, I have no idea. I don't know shit about Tekken.
You don't want to be up here. The point is that we have so many stages in the game and we don't use them, and instead what we have are these stages that are non-controversial, that are big, that lead to long games, people living a very long time. I think adding stages forces new perspectives and new
MOD's found
risks
dreams. Yeah.
into the game.
Yeah.
And I've said this before, but I'm going to say it also on YouTube in case people haven't seen it. Everybody talks about WarioWare, and they say, well, characters are going to kill at 20. Everybody says, well, the sides are so close, people will kill early. That's the thing, chatter. Everybody kills early. Both of them have to deal with it. And if you don't like it, you can ban it. And a lot of people say, well, if something gets banned, it's not worth having on the list. I don't think that's true. I think it's worth having a stage on to waste a ban. We've had it before. Lilat was on for a long time as the bastard child who had to be banned so we could have...
Oh, yeah. By the way, I also kind of pick Lilat in Brawl. I think maybe the only tournament footage you can see me of me playing Brawl is like one Battlefield, one Castle Siege, one Lilat. I'm just a meme lord, dude. Because I was like, dude, how are you supposed to win in this game? Like,
even striking. There's a precedent for this. That's kind of how it is. My point here isn't to be controversial, even though I hit the controversial.
It's my point, though.
I understand that I am a viewer and I am a little bit more predisposed to variation, let's say. I think it is from my grounding in being a Brawl player where we had counter picks, and I think that
Meme counter picks.
Stages in Ultimate that ultimately just kind of feel the same. And every time I say this, I get flamed. And listen, I'm not a pro player. I'm not saying that you guys are wrong. But from where I'm sitting, I feel like these stage lists incentivize long games with lots of space in it, little variance between them. Like small Battlefield and PS2. Are we fucking kidding here? I know it's different. I know that they're different, but come the fuck on. Low risk, I think, comparatively, because you get to make more mistakes, you get to live longer. There's not many interesting choices you get to make. It's just like platforms are...
My perspective, 2 stocks or add a meme stage. Especially if people are not dying
Do I
fast.
want to have 10 degrees of variance in top blast zone? Do I want to have a 30% more narrow side? It just doesn't... The most interesting choice you can make sometimes is, can I get a wall jump on Kalos? And that's not even legal here. Kalos isn't even legal in a lot of places. It's fucked up that Kalos is interesting because there's walls. So you can see Diddy do the thing where he does the jump into the banana flip. Like, that's sad. How did we get there? Now, I think the biggest issue, and this is where I come back around to saying it's not because of the characters. The stages that we've put together and the game that we have crafted has created something. A system that helps these guys. Waldman, who gets his best materials on all these stages, particularly PS2, by the way. Jungle Man, who gets huge platforms that you can jump from, and he hits neutral air and up air and keeps you in the air the entire time. Waldman, who has the entire length of the stage until he gets to pick when he wants to.
3, 2,
He gets to choose
1,
when he paces the
go!
game. And worst of all, to me, the fantastic stage surprisingly these dudes he kills randomly. This dude is a fucking monster.
Oh, I did the thing, by the way. I did the thing. You remember, I've told this story. I gotta make sure I put this together properly, because I think it'll be funny. Remember the thing I do to Falcon players where I actually make them and be like, who the fuck are you? So like, I did it to Rob. There's like some famous Rob players and shit that went to a tournament that I went to. We went to, I was at an after party. Yo, Barbar, thank you so much for the... So we're at this after party. I forget the dude's name. He's from New York though.
Gucci fâche GG Golazo.
Thanks so much for the 19. Yeah, so all I remember is that he's from New York, plays Rob, everyone's like, this guy's good. And I hadn't met him before, and he was like salty. This dude was like salty. He was like, yeah, upset by somebody. And I was like, oh man, I such a upset in the tournament. I was like, how did you do? Who did you play? I played Rob. I was like, oh, so you got outplayed. And he was like, look he gave me. The look he gave was like, yeah. Absolutely bad. I was like, you get him next time, champ. I can't help it. Because here's the thing. I know, I should say I know, but it is likely that one day I will not be able to do this anymore. One day, there's a timeline, which is a timeline I want, where I'm so recognizable that I can't name people from other scenes of games that I know. I won't be able to do it anymore, so I need to keep doing it while I still have the ability to do it. I might only have like a year or two left of that. You're a demon? People do that shit to me, so it's fine. I'm gonna use that. Yeah, the classic. Oh my god. I can literally make his video. I can make why Smash Hits FGC really easy. Because I be memeing, dude. I be fucking memeing. And I attack, like, his stories were so nice. I fucking go for the ego.
3, 2, 1,
I go for the ego.
go!
Oh man, it would be easy as fuck for you to over here. This shit fell, you get it next time. And I think he also banned other player too, so I was like, oh yeah, that's my main. So that's my main, like, play with my like cousin or whatever. I just like hit all the beats that like a Smash player hates hearing, you know? So you can. Because again, like, also in this game, I don't know. There's a Frosty, for example. I'm waiting to play. I'm either waiting to play or taking I'm just standing around casual. As you guys know, I'm a casual room monster. I will definitely always go to the casual room for at least 2 or 3 hours once at a meeting. I'm in the casual room. And I'm watching creator play somebody. And in one of the games, there's people next to me. There's like 5 people while watching the games. In one of the games, creator like gets 6. The person next to me is like, oh my god, that hit confirm was so crazy. And I was like, bro, you do not blaze characters who combo abilities for comboing off a game. Nah. Creator. And then he's like, you know what? True. And then he immediately, actually, like within 5 seconds, he did something nasty, and I was like, oh, that was nasty. Like, it was funny. It was like karma. It was like instant karma, you know? Of like, immediately he does some ridiculous shit, and I'm like, that's what I like about offline tournaments. You cannot do this with online tournaments. You just can't. You just can't. They stupid rule. They don't use it anymore? They don't use this anymore? I'm not using my phone.
Stage, you can't go back ever. This ultimate not a DSR. It has modified usually. I think
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I never knew. I'm sure there's OGs who know. I'm sure. actually a huge. Maybe like once you start crossing like let's use an arbitrary number, like 500 or so, I start really hearing the let's say 4 at noon or 1, and then 5 minutes later, actually it's a pretty fair schedule. But as long as 500, and then also Smash has a little bit more flexibility in that they run less events. Right? So if you look at last year's Common Breaker, they run a couple million events, so it's a lot harder. I think they've been doing, for like the biggest tournaments though, they've been doing one Sunday. Well, meanwhile, Frosty, everything's 2 days.
They go out of their way.
To a point, and then stop battle. 16, 8, whatever. So I really want to drill in.
Yeah, I almost wanted to say there's not a lot of upsets in this game, but there kind of is. Kinda. I remember memeing about we were like, how do they get the upset factor? Because they always have upset factor. Sometimes when people win, like I not win, fucking do an upset. How did you figure out the number, bro? There are too many game robbers. It's interesting to think about that, despite, because the results are consistent. The results are consistent, though. You know.
The fact that this is not just a top 8. Top 8 should always be 3 out of 5. Period. But it's fatigue over watching the length of the tournament. Does a weird stage list solve these issues?
I just think it's funny that they have an upset factor, though.
Sonic is still good. Steve is still good. There's still a lot of, not overpowered, but there are still a lot of powerful characters that are going to dominate, no matter what. And I don't think we should change the stages to explicitly know anybody. This is not a shot at Game & Watch or Steve or Sonic. It is more so a reaction to how the meta has progressed.
3, 2, 1, go!
Most mistakes with his biggest stage.
Fire. He's got fire. He's got to shoot the community. I'm about that life, dude. I'm about that life. I should have made a PowerPoint about Dragon Ball. Remember anyone here from Dragon Ball when I said if you guys just shut your fucking mouths, they wouldn't make meme DLC characters, but since you keep bitching, they give you the characters that do the stuff that you want and it's broken? Remember that? People did not like that. People did not like that. People really didn't like that. And I had such a cool take Roger. I was like, this is what you guys are asking for all the time. And you're like, this shit broken, ruins the game. I'm like, but you asked for it. Yeah, that's the same time. It was hella inflammatory. So basically, Dragon Ball was a roller coaster for me as a kid, but I think by the time that's good spot, starting to kind of like now, I'm starting to get like international level, I'm starting to be like really fucking nasty. And UI Goku comes out. And people are losing their mind over this character. Oh, he's so broken. Why does he have all these keys and dimension options? His jab is broken. His neutral is broken. I'm sitting there looking at him. Okay? I'm having a team character crisis, but it's not about UI. It's about, I had a feeling that if you are not just like cooking online, that team's not top tier. I think it's kind of true. And I'm I'm looking at characters. While I'm starting to consider characters, I'm thinking about UI Goku. And I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like every time the community asks for some shit, the devs and then I was like, the one thing people complain about in Dragon Ball since the game came out is there's not enough defensive options. They keep adding defensive options. They add a character with a bunch of defensive options. People are like, it's bullshit. Okay? And people are like, the damage not the like it takes forever to kill somebody. There's no mix. Add GT Goku. I'm like, it's bullshit. No anti-airs, add GT Goku. Bullshit. There's no mix, the game's too slow, add Bardock. There's no zoning. They buff Broly, they buff the fuck out of Broly. They're like, oh, why is the best grappler also the best zoner? Oh, the damage is too high now. They add a character that literally reduces the damage of your opponent. I'm like, hey, maybe, just maybe, if you shut the fuck up, they wouldn't add these fucking characters. They wouldn't add these characters. If you just didn't say it. And I was like, you have to take responsibility for asking for this shit. And they're like, no, you're capping. I'm like, alright, if you say so. They only happen to always add the shit that people are asking for all the time. There's no anti-airs, is it? And then they added one, and people are like, it's broken. Notice the further out of Dragon Ball compared to season 1 and season 3 and on. Right now the game's pretty, or at least what I would say if you're not thinking of it, it seems pretty open. It's pretty hard to think of like what to play. Then you have what the community says is open, and then in the miasma, right? At the witch's cauldron, there's something. Every hatch has something in the cauldron that solves the game. Because also, this is also something. But I still stand by this. The game rewards you for doing some shit unless you fight a team that is made to beat some shit, and that's always what people hate. So like by the time, especially by the time I got season 3, I was like, this base Vegeta Trunk shit is not good because people don't hate it. Like legit. People don't hate it. I don't care about me that much. I don't care about my neutral tools that much. They're good, they're fine. But like, it's a team game. It's not about fun. Good, even lowercase g. I need people to be tweeting about my shit. And fucking, like, if I open my mouth and start blaming, that's what we need. That's what we need. That's so I kind of respect this, oh, it's the community. It's not the game. A little bit. I'll keep it real.
Long a time as they can. The thing is, these stages don't solve these issues, and in fact, they make new ones.
Ooh, I want to. Oh, when MK1 came out for MK11, so many people complained the game had no sauce. Kind of true. And then MK1, you have an Italian restaurant. Everyone bitches about the strongest assist every single time about thinking about counterplay. And you never to assist. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And by the way, Dragon Ball was the beginning of maybe we shouldn't share everything. Dragon Ball was the beginning. So actually, it's funny we mentioned SQ. SQ is the first person who posted like the buff Gotenks shit. So they killed Gotenks one patch, and then they're like, oh, no one's playing Gotenks. There's also another big brain GDFC. Big brain GDFC thing. No one's playing Gotenks. We should buff Gotenks, even though he won the world championship for the first year for free. So they buff him, and one of the biggest buffs he got two big buffs. He got like he could do re-jumps with no assists, and he can do donut in the middle combos. And SQ, who just revisiting. She played Arc Link 1, season 1, so like kind of stuff. She hosts a combo where it's like Ghost Oki and Ghost Dip, and then you just ignore meter, and you get the meter back like some Blaze Boost shit. It's like you do Oki that you can't get out, and then when you try to fucking, as long as you don't hit them with Ghost, you can do a combo that's so long the meter penalty. The Dragon Ball's rule is you do a super, but if you hit somebody with super, the meter penalty is just infinite. It doesn't reset until the combo is over. So both her, a couple other people did it too, but she was the first person who I saw this. And then I was like, because Gotenks is pretty high on my list compared to actually. And Roshi just came out, so I'm already playing Gotenks for a while. I'm like, alright, let's look at this. I post a couple examples. I guess the reply is like, whoa, that's kind of crazy that he could do that. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, alright, I'm not going to delete this tweet, but I'm never going to tweet about Gotenks ever again. It's like day 3 Roshi. Day 3 Roshi, where I'm already feeling like his assist is ridiculous. I'm like, I'm never posting about Gotenks and Roshi ever again. Ever. People don't need to. Because all the devs do is listen to the community. So if people find out too quickly that this is broken, then I'm going to One of the big sadnesses was actually, you know, that's my man Taz, him winning. Gotenks at the 100%. So that's that. I'm like, bro, if they're gonna be patching like every 6 months. How about this? And they're gonna patch based on the community, the people who do. So for me, an example would be like, okay, so the example would be they're really going to listen to the people who match with tech tag and down tech match. That's what they're gonna balance the game. Community does not need to. It's the same shit. It's like imagine if a normal Exert player was allowed to bounce the game, they would do some shit to it. They would do some shit. Even though it's their fucking fault, they slam anti-airs on middle. So, Coney kind of go to base. You know what? Thanks for playing? Oh shit, we lost subs today. Oh no, but thank you though. You might go.
How about this?
Happened live. I should do.
Not today.
Oh, Gotenks jump scare.
Players, and this is the important thing that Kimona brought up. The players are favored, not the viewers. Who the fuck are you to ask for? You're just a viewer.
I don't know, I think that shit's sick though. I think that shit.
How about this?
would they be annoyed?
How about my way? How about this? How about this? How about this?
I mean this as in, we fucked up. Nintendo puts the game out and then we played it and we fucked it up. We just bungled the whole thing. Because we told the players, oh, you guys want more games? Okay, here, more games. 3 out of 5. Oh, you guys don't want 5 stages? Oh, okay, here you go. So your stage, please compromise it. Okay, I'm not saying this in a wholesome wow, I love this game. I'm saying this in a way that you guys are so fucking sick of change over any that we created a system where I'm seeing the same stage with the same fucking blaming TOs, yeah, it's their fault. It's not theirs. Maybe it's not theirs. $100. You're already paying $500,000 for hosting Genesis. Who
How about this?
It's kind of funny that they have the same memes as us. We have the same memes. I gotta take some notes of what memes we have that are the same. I didn't know they had but for many it was different. It was like, oh man, they're making 30K a tournament. That was like the big deal. It was a huge deal. People used to do like L.I. Joe, like, bro, show us the receipts how much money you make.
Go!
We know he makes 30K. Oh, PCT.
My way! Here!
What let me be clear too. This is an old fighting game. This is like middle of Exer or something. So in Smash terms, this is like early Smash terms. Because at that time, people started to be like, oh. Also, there was a shit ton of regionals at that time. So people were really like, oh, there was actually a movement.
My way!
I don't want to say, I almost want to say it was Triforce, the first person who started saying this, but there were so many regionals and so many new ones, or like baby majors, where like people were just like, yo, you really are running this stuff. Like, you have no reason to actually do this because you have these already. And people were like, no. Like, people started talking about like quick hotels, the internet problem, all the struggles that we know now commonly from others, not actually really know. Because hell yeah, you're just doing this to just make a bunch of money. Right? Like, I forget who started it though, but that was like at least 6 months to a year of FTC. Greedy TOs taking all the money. So it goes back, you know, a really common one is talking about prize pool, right? So people are looking at prize pool, they're looking at entrance, and I also want to say it wasn't just there was a lot of new regionals, but it was that anime was consistently getting a lot of entrance. So of course at the beginning, it's NK early,
then when you get past Persona, all of a sudden anime tournaments are 100 and everything. So everyone's like, oh shit, like how much you make for winning the Persona thing? Like, I don't know, like $600, something like that. And then like, oh, Christian, how much you make on this? Like, I don't know, like 700, 750. And people were like, where's all the money if there's no space in the venue? And then at some point, like, TO's taking all that money. And then it's actually not true. The hotel's taking all that money. The hotels and all the staff. Yeah, but people just did not know. People were like, where? People were like, man, I'm paying $110 to go to Arkansas region 50-man Blade recording. Oh man, good times. I'm glad we don't worry about this. Now everybody knows. I mean, there's also that too. There's what we got the old TOs are rich meme. There's the player pool meme, the price pool meme. It's funny that I'm saying it's a meme. It's not really a meme, but it's really just because like the devs, the ones who are putting the money, is the people who show up too. So that's why there are a lot of people doing other shit so they can live, like your boy. I'm probably not a great example. I might be an okay example. But there are other people who just have like in Japan's case, they get like a million sponsors. Here's NA, for the USA. Someone could try to go with a really big sponsor and just go like a really big ask, like a 5K, 10K plus a month type ask.
How about this?
Content, that's one of the in my opinion. That's the goat. That's the goat. Is to go for content. Personally, I don't know what else to do. Remember during Bitcoin, a ton of investors would do marathons. Oh, we had that too, though. We had that too.
Training
We
paid
just
off.
talked about the other day. Esports ecosystem. Esports ecosystem. Oh man, good times, dude. Good times. We really been through it, huh? We really been through it. This is a good video. Anyway, this was fun. UGX. I remember hearing about Thunder Gaming. I don't know about UGX though. Yeah, there's a bunch of tournament players who Divon, Brian, of course Sage Ab long term, who are not just doing I am a god at the game, watch me play. We definitely have way more, because it used to basically be nobody, really. And I'm pretty sure Brian started before me, and Divon started around the same time as me. There's, of course, Kizzy, myself. I'll never forget that picture of Deleuze with the cast. Oh my god, there's so many good balls. I love that dude. He's funny. He's funny. He's from my region, so I run into him a good amount. All right. I want to work out now.
3, 2, 1,
work out now. I didn't really eat anything today, so I'm trying to make sure that I was just trying to make it to like 6:30. Hang out an hour workout. Back on Monday again. Mark calendars, March 11th. So this weekend, I'm just going to work out. Since I'm home, I can do a lot of stuff where normally I have to like really sneak in time. I just have a shit ton of time on the weekend. And then I'll try to also do Tears of the Kingdom so I can get back to the top players. I've only been playing Towers since I started playing Zelda. So that's fine, but I do need time of practice. Or no, I should say that. I do need some like let's sit down and play 2010 and shit. Like I can't just play Towers for the next month and a half. You know what I mean? Yeah. So mark calendars. March 11th. March 11th. Tekken. Monday. I have to say this. Monday. And let me raise Little Hotashi. And we move.
What's for dinner? I'm honestly wings and spicy water. It's been a while. I deserve it. Frankly, I deserve it. Oh,
It's loud as hell.
See you again.
See y'all.
See you again.
Monday. Or maybe earlier, but almost definitely Monday. Oh, maybe Sunday for Guilty Gear Copy. This is TNS. I might do a watch along. Pretty likely I'll do a watch along. I just gotta look at the schedule. Someone send me the schedule. Discord if you like it. Yeah.
peace, yo. Bye bye.
Three, two, one, go! Out of my way! How about this? How about this? How about this? Out of my way! I'll end you! One, go! Start battle!